All right. They say I'm live, but let's not do these shenanigans. What is going on, dude? Just waiting. How are they waiting? What is the technical difficulties about, man? Come on, bro. Let me try to do this. Try to do this. There we go. There we go. Now we in the game. Now we in. I just swiped off my TikTok live on accident, y'all. I gotta slow down. I'm moving fast. Resume. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, we in the game now. See, that's crazy because if I would have just started talking, like I would have just been on YouTube talking to myself, y'all. Like literally, something said, just check and make sure before you get too deep. All right, y'all. Now we ready. Now we ready. Everything is aligned. Everything is good. Everything is well. Everything is swell. Right. Thank you for being in here still, man. For real. I guess thank yourself too, because if you still in here, like I guess it's something for you too. All right. All right. You said I'm trying to make music at the library. Make music at the library. Make music at the library. Do whatever you call to do. And that's probably gonna fill in with like what everything I'm gonna talk about. I know what's on the page, but I really don't know what's on the page. Like I kind of just be free flowing, soul flowing. Make music at the library. Like kind of what I was hinting at when we first started the live is if you want a certain reality, do that, but don't do it the lazy way. You feel me? So if you're hearing a voice that say, "Hey, bro, make music at the library," then go to the library and make music. Like this room that I'm in right now. You see what I say? This room that I'm in right now. It's a conference room in the library that I had to book. See, I had to book this room. So sometimes it's like you got to do certain things to do the certain things that you called to do. Because if I didn't book this room, I wouldn't be able to even express myself at this volume because we at the library. And you know, at the library, you kind of keep it a little bit more shh. But this is the study room right now. I'm in the study room. So boom. I'm gonna just share my journal entry with y'all right now, and then the next page it actually kind of more so like a direction of where we're going with this. You see what I say? Peace to everybody that's joining for peace to YouTube, peace to TikTok. But you feel me? Today is the day I wrote. Today is the day the Most High has made. I'm free. I'm not a slave. All I had to do was just speak up and be brave. I'm proud of myself today. The day I wrote this, it was Saturday. Feel me? Meaning Saturday. For me, that day is a day of rejoice, peace, riches, and justice. I'm speaking upon true financial blessings. One I seen coming, one that my abundance came straight to me. $2,000 plus that was given to me by the angel of the Most High. I will walk strong with my head high, no doubts, no worry, but only prosperity, knowing this miracle today I deserve. I'm clean. That's crazy when I wrote this because I was sober when I wrote this, and I'm sober right now. You see what I say? I had wrote I'm 4 days sober, but today I'm actually 5 days sober. See what I say? Understanding life not about being perfect, so let's not even try to dwell in these energies. But anybody you do whatever you do, but understand life by the balance. So if you overindulge, then you're probably gonna imbalance yourself. You feel me? Once again, you are perfect in your imperfection. So don't try to go out here and be so perfect because you already are perfect within your imperfections. You got to allow them to show them who you are. Don't try to cover up the imperfections or flaws or whatever you want to call it, but rather let them show you who you are. No low vibrations want to even come in my energy field. I say that was funny. Like I literally seen somebody walk over there, like they was looking here. I don't know if they can hear me or something, but it's kind of mugging me a little bit. But I even wrote on the paper like no low vibrations want to even come in my energy field. I let the Most High thrive. I have not to curse or send any negative experiences to anybody, but rather I reflect it through myself, which is why I receive so much abundance. My family that has a blessing for me. My family has a blessing for me, and I have a blessing for my family. My chi is to be as strong as I am. My boundaries are to be as stronger as I get. I will forever speak up for myself. No fear. I'll walk with my head high, my crown on, and today is the day my financial freedom is here today. That's crazy. That's for you too. And that's for y'all too. Because out of all days, how we sit here and talk about like financial freedom and financial breakthroughs, and you just came in here and said, God King, you just talking about making a song at the library. And I know that equate to some type of abundance or prosperity or even just freedom. We can simply just say freedom. Once again, they said we started the page saying, I am free. I am not a slave. Understanding the life that you want to live awaits you. All you got to do is live that life. But if you keep waiting on that life will keep waiting on you. Just like this library room was waiting on me, the book. It would have just been waiting and waiting, and it would have let so many people come in and out of here and just in and out and in and out. There's so many different people coming in and out of here, but it was just waiting on me. It wasn't necessarily waiting. I wasn't waiting on it. It was waiting on me, is what I was trying to say. So understand, like, if you hear you got great things coming your way, if you hear you got great things coming your way, and I mean a lot because you deserve, especially me being aware of the fact that it's only a specific amount of people in here. It's not as many people as it usually is. So understanding everybody is not on the same frequency you're on at the moment. See what I say? But now we're gonna more so get intentional in the message. That was just my journal entry to direct the energy. Now we're gonna focus. We're gonna focus the energy on where we're supposed to be talking about. Had to make sure I was still alive. You know what I'm saying? Okay, boom. We okay. We okay. Being fearless is walking with the Most High, y'all. Like it get to a point to where no problem, bro. It get to a point to where it's like to become who you want to be, you got to do things that you have yet to do. And because you have yet to do these things, sometimes they could be a little intimidating, or when it comes to stealth, sometimes they could perceive to be a little nervous. But understanding faith is the unseen. So as you walk through the unseen, that is your faith, which is the Most High. Most High is faith. So if you have faith, you have the Most High. And if you know the Most High, you have faith. But on these journeys of stepping outside of the box, yo, it's a time of change. It's a time of people saying the revolution, the whatever they calling it this moment. You feel me? All of the words is cool. Whatever you want to call it, I just call it change. Change. Change is inevitable. It doesn't matter how hard you try not to change, or how long it take you to change, or how many things change. Change is inevitable. You feel me? No problem, man. For real, I really just be letting the thoughts flow. For real. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, brother. Love you, man. But walking with the Most High is being fearless. So if you're scared or nervous or even unsure to do something, I'm not gonna tell anybody that anybody not walking with the Most High, but I'm gonna say if you walking with the Most High, you should know that you should not have to be in fear. That light was a confirmation as it just turned off. You see what I say? Can't make it up. So understanding that the kingdom is within is knowing that there is a God inside of every being. The God inside of every being is known to be fearless, is known to be limitless, is known to be unlimited. You see what I say? So sometimes when you go through certain things in life, like say you need some more push in your heart space, or you just holding a certain envy in your heart that you want to let go of. A lot of times, yo, you got to invite the Most High into your life and allow the Most High to direct wherever you want to remove from your life. You see what I say? Love you too, man, for real. The Most High God has given us free will. So I see a lot of us know that I guess nothing can't happen outside of God, but in a perspective, the Most High has so much faith and so much expansion within us, the Most High lets us make our own decisions. Like I had the choice to come here and fulfill this destiny or not to. It was my choice. The Most High just gave me the order. It gave me the request. Whatever you call it, whatever y'all want to call it. It's up to us to fulfill the actions in this 3D realm. You see what I say? Internally, you're gonna always have everything you need because that's where the Most High gonna dwell to to stay out of sight from the distractions of this outside world. You see what I say? Oh, I'm sweating. I ain't even peeped that. Don't even matter though. But yes, sir, man, for real, man. Go ahead and do that right now. Don't even procrastinate. If that's why you was called to be here to get something motivated, man, don't even second guess it. Don't triple guess it. Just go ahead and do it, man. You know, I knew you was coming in here, Walter. I knew you was coming, man. For real. What up, big dog? We ain't here right now, y'all. We just going through. It's an enlightening session, man. For real, it's an enlightening session, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. For real, that's all this is right now. Peace to everybody who joining. I'm just listening to the spirit right now. You feel me? We gotta step outside the box. We gotta become the higher selves. You feel me? So for people that's just joining in on YouTube, I'm gonna re-say the first thing that I said. I probably should have kept my bookmark on my page. Probably should have definitely kept my bookmark on my page, but it's all right. We know where we going. Yeah, we got a whole. That's crazy. That is crazy. No, that's crazy, bro. Waters. Can we make this up? Can we even make this up? We can't. Walter on YouTube. I'm on TikTok live right now. The phone is right beside me, and somebody in my live said their name is Walter. Walter on TikTok is a mod in my YouTube chat, and his name is Walter. I can't make this up, yo. Listen to the spirit, man. Listen to the spirit. Listen to the spirit, man. Spirit be talking to y'all. That's why that's where it get to. We gotta start being obedient. Like we be listening, we know how powerful and we know how what's the word I want to use? How amazing the Most High can be and how spontaneous the Most High can be. But it still take for you to do your job. 50-50, whatever you want to say. 100%, 100%, whatever you want to say. It take for us to be our job, do our job, yo. The Most High is within us, so the Most High wants to act through us. But the Most High won't do that if we don't give an invitation. Because once again, the Most High provides free will. I say, Walter literally means army general in German. What up? You big generals, and that's crazy because we talking about. Let me go back. Let me just go back. Be patient. That's what we talking about. Financial breakthroughs. We talking about what you do to get your financial breakthroughs. All right, we back and just embodying the financial breakthroughs. You feel me? So Walter on YouTube, this is, you feel me? Just so Walter caught up. Being fearless is walking with the Most High. So if you affirm you walking with the Most High, you know you walking with the Most High. It get to a point to where it's like sometimes we gotta stop just saying things and you actually gotta walk that walk. Y'all ever met somebody and it's like they talk that talk and it sound good, but you don't usually see them walk that walk. Like they be seeing everything right. And they be doing a lot of things right. But it's like in a perspective, you be looking like, bro, what are you doing? How are you? Why you not doing this? You telling this and saying this, but you not doing what you're saying that we supposed to be doing, right? So it get to a point to where it's like if you know who the Most High God is, and we start to use these certain names like gods and goddesses or children of the Most High or a prophet or disciple or whatever you want to call yourself, even if you call yourself just you, knowing that there is a kingdom within, you have to embrace that that kingdom within does not dwell within fear. It does not dwell within the root chakra, but rather it meets it in the heart space and it cleanses the lower chakras. So your survival mode is directed through intuition. You feel me? With a logic balance. With a balanced logic. I just said that word backwards. That's crazy. What up, soy sauce? With a balanced logic. You see what I say? Peace to everybody that's joining. For real. A boom. We growing and we healing. But we are to keep trusting self, knowing that we are growing and we are healing. If you know you growing and you know you healing, don't just leave it at that, but rather meet it in the middle and trust yourself. Thank you for the likes on the live. Thank you for the likes on the live. Trust yourself. Trust your knowing. The kingdom is within. So whatever comes from within is coming from the kingdom that dwells within you. Whatever you want to call it. I'm kind of trying to be bilingual. I don't try to subject people to just one way of saying things or doing things. You feel me? Because this ain't even that. Okay, I heard that. I heard that through the spirit, through the grapevine. It's like we being called. Like right now, this is my first time even doing this. Like I'm not even shy, but a part of me is shy because I never did it before. Right now, Most High is calling his children that's ready to stand up, that's ready to go to the next level, that's ready to do what they know they're supposed to do, but it takes for them to do something they never did. And that's cool that I could be the one to say that as I'm doing something I never did. It's crazy. I'm talking that talk and I'm walking that walk. That's what I be saying. And don't neglect nobody if they're not necessarily walking that walk. Like you can still get knowledge. And maybe they was just to show you what not to do. Sometimes they are to show you what to do. You see what I say? But in the perspective, it take you to just trust yourself. Trust what resonate with your soul and what resonate with your kingdom that's within. Your kingdom within might say, hey, bro, go, you can eat this burger and you can go relax or something. Somebody else kingdom within might say, hey, you probably shouldn't be eating that burger right now, man. You probably should be fasting a little bit and praying, sitting with God. So everybody direction of what they supposed to be doing looks different. That's why on this bullet point, it's saying we are growing, we're healing. In knowing that we're growing and we're healing, you are to keep trusting yourself. Don't just say it and neglect it. Don't just say you're growing and say you're healing and then neglect these aspects of yourself. You see what I say? And not understand that you can fully trust yourself. If you are healed and you healing, and you are growing and you grew, have some knowing in yourself. It's not even a faith anymore. It's a knowing that I know I can listen to myself. I know that I might mess up, but I was still right because I learned from that mess up. And I know that every time I listen to me, it's going to work out for my highest good because that's the kingdom within that speaks to me. See what I say? Helping us balance our logic, helping us balance our intuition, because even then, sometimes we can override our logic with intuition. It can go either way. That's what I'm saying. Life is about a balance, yo. That's cool. I'm looking at this right now. I had to look up what this word means too. A coup. I think I looked up the etymology whenever I first looked it up, but I looked up what it meant or whatever. Excuse me. When I looked it up, it said that this word right here meant kings of kings. That's what a coup means. Kings of kings. See what I say? So on this TikTok live, authentically, I got 0 people in here. On this YouTube live, authentically, I got 2 people in here. A king of a king does not necessarily look for how many people is following him or her, but rather embrace what that king knows to embrace, or queen, that is. It's not more so about the external validation in the material game, but it's more so about the internal expression. See what I say? Y'all see what I'm saying? But let's continue, man. Let's continue. Right now, y'all, YouTube, I want to let y'all know YouTube, like, just because I'm listening to the spirit, it is like just being me, but this one a little bit different. So if I'm not like just as goofy as usual or like more so reading the comments, just because this is an attention based live. Like this is literally an attention based live. I didn't even know I was gonna hop on live until about 12 o'clock, and I heard through the spirit that I was supposed to come through the library, book. I booked this room literally to have this whole experience. So that's why we here. So if y'all be commenting and y'all see me kind of talking and stuff like that, then that's why. You feel me? What's up, soy sauce? And yes, sir, I'm in the library, man, for real. We having an enlightening session because that's just what I was called to do. For me, step outside the box and just listen to the spirit. It's more so like listening and being obedient, learning that what's coming from within is to be trusted, especially if you're pure. If you know you're pure, that even amplifies why you should trust what you hear even more. See what I say? For real. Doing the same thing I've been in my life since 2013 grade school, and it's still the same old thing. Come on, man. Come on, Walter. It's the same old thing, bro. That's the same old thing. That's why we be. Hey, what's up, Deborah? What's up, Deborah? For real. Thank you for stopping by, for real. But Feel me? People just that was crazy. The Most High did tell me somebody was gonna come in here and like see what I was doing for real, just see what I was doing and leave. But that's funny. We okay though. But yeah, that's why we here. Cause it's not we not doing it how we used to do it no more. Understanding that's why the ones that's being called is being called to act, bro. Cause nobody else doing it. Everybody doing the same old thing, staying in the same old cycle. But how is we gonna expect new things in life if everybody doing the same things? It don't make any sense. It's not gonna make no sense. That's insanity. That's the definition of insanity. I think Christopher Einstein said that. If I said that right, I don't know if I said that right. That was not his name. Christopher Einstein. That was not his name. But yeah, doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results is insanity. That's why I know that the ones that's being called to bring forth new perspectives and new identities and new loves, they supposed to actually stand up. Because if not, we're gonna stay through the same thing and the same thing and the same thing and the same thing. Even then, that aligns with the first bullet point that we was on, is being fearless, is walking with the Most High. Understanding most people not gonna understand you. Most people not gonna like you. Most people not gonna want to understand you. But it's about walking in that fearlessness, knowing that you're doing the right thing. For real, y'all. Peace, man. Peace to everybody that's here, man. I thank y'all for chilling, but thank yourself too. Before I even thank y'all, thank yourself, because you're here for a reason, and I don't know what's your reason, but you're gonna find out your reason. And I ain't gonna be here to tell nobody what their reason is. That's why we here. It's self-enlightening session. It's a self-enlightening moment. You feel me? But let's keep it going. You feel me? The Most High can never be too late. The Most High can never be late. Let's be real. Sometimes in life we be wanting things to happen on our time or when they happen, or we want them to happen a specific way. You see what I say? Like they gotta happen this way, or I'm not gonna like it, or it gotta happen this way, and I'm not gonna like it. But the reality is, things don't have to happen how you always want them to happen, because things are gonna come to fruition the way they should come to fruition. It's like a plant. That's an analogy I heard. When you plant a seed, you may want that plant to sprout in 2 days or even one day, but it's not for you to determine when that plant is sprouted. It's not. No matter how hard you try to force it, no matter how hard you try to work, no matter how hard you try not to work, it does not matter. So you should clock on the Most High being your time. Like right now, for example, it's 4:48 supposedly. Somebody else could look at it and be like, it's 4:48. At 5 o'clock, I got to do this, or 6 o'clock, I got to do this, or whoop de whoop, I got to do this, right? Rather than look at time in a cardinal perspective, a more lower self perspective, a more fearful based perspective, look at time as the Most High being time. You're limitless. You have no due date. You have no deadline, is what I'm saying. Even if it take you to go through another life, like let's be real, you have no deadline. And we speaking a lot on these energies just because we breaking fear-based mentalities right now. We're not supposed to keep dwelling in fear and root chakra and anxiety and feeling like you got to do this and you got to do that. All of that is lack. So we starting to break the perspectives of lack, the perspectives of fear, the perspectives of doubt, just feeling like you unworthy, understanding you whole. So if you hear you whole, you got to know you whole. And if you feel like you in a hole, that's because you dug yourself in a hole. And you're the only one that can get you out the hole. You feel me? I say. So yeah, clock on the Most High being your time. Like right now, I booked this time from 4 to 6. I guess I could say to use an example. But it's more so like I'm not supposed to pay attention to the time as I'm in here. I'm supposed to just pay attention to the energy that I'm supposed to dwell into. I'm supposed to pay attention to the message, to the energy. So I'm making the Most High my time. I'm not worried about whenever they come in here and tell me to go, but no, I'm focused on what I'm supposed to be doing with the Most High. You see what I say? It's not rush because I'm whole. It's no lack because I'm whole. It's just to be because I'm whole. I say y'all, let's do it. I like this. This is cool. This is fun. We'll probably do more of this. And I can hear the Most High just said, like, even then, like, oh, not all the time do I have to go come to the library just to go on live and to talk to y'all. A lot of times I can simply just go in my house and go on live on both platforms. But sometimes it's like you got to show yourself how bad you want to do it for you to see how bad you want to do it. Even then, sometimes even to just see how easy it is to you, how natural it is to you. I had made a video one time saying how your purpose and your passions is something that come natural to you. You won't have to force it. It simply come natural. And a lot of times we overlook our purpose and our passions because of how natural we do the thing. Like for example, I'm talking. I just been talking and talking and talking for 24 minutes. The Most High, He looked at me. They looked at me. She, whatever. You feel me? I believe the Most High is everything. I don't just limit it to a masculine energy. I believe the Most High is everything. But the Most High said, "Hey, you like to talk? Hmm?" I'm like, "Yeah, I like to talk." Most High, like, that's one of your gifts, right? I'm like, "Really? I didn't know that was one of my gifts. I just like to talk." The Most High's like, "Yes, that's one of your gifts. That's why I need you to talk. I need you to spread these messages to the masses, and not even in the perspective of anybody is lacking anything, but more so these are expansion of consciousness. You feel me? Expansions of consciousness. So it takes new things to bring new things. That's why we got to speak about new things, talk about new things, and do new things. You see what I say? So yeah, clock is the Most High is your time. Even your journey, like right now, I'm not focused on how long it's going to take me to get 100 people in my lives or 1,000 people in the lives at a time. It's not about that. Focusing on the Most High being my time, knowing that I'm in the right time. I'm on the right line, in alignment. And that was not no lie. That's another confirmation when you can get the rhyming and everything just flow. You know you align to divine flow. And it just come out natural. For real. I love y'all, man. For real, I do love y'all. The Most High. Sometimes you do gotta ask the Most High to teach you the things you don't know. The ego, y'all. The ego so sneaky. The ego be so sneaky, y'all. And I love the ego. From my higher self, from my higher self. I love the ego. Not to necessarily thrive in the ego, but to help the ego learn. The ego need help. Your higher self don't really need help, but it accept the help. See what I say? Your higher self don't really need the help, but it will accept the help. And I say, you say, yep, the gift's called preaching, brother, aka authority skills and business. You're funny, Walter. I say that's literally what it is. It's crazy. I never even knew that. I was a kid, y'all. I used to say I wanted to be a rapper. And even then, like when I be hearing myself talk on here sometimes, and how the messages come out and how it rhyme and how it flow, I'd be like, bro, it's crazy because you are a rapper. And then I'd be looking at some of the rappers and I'll be like, dang, it's crazy because you preaching. Like, yes, you rapping, but you was preaching your testimony. You know what I say? So if you're being called to stand up and you being called to speak, I'm a reflection of you, showing you, bro, didn't do that. Like this is literally my first time doing an energy like this and just sitting down in the chair and actually kind of more so being intentional with the words I'm saying, not just being me going with the flow, but actually being intentional with what's coming out my mouth. If you being called to stand up, stand up. And I'll tell you why. You might want to stand up because it go back to the last thing. You can never be late. So if you don't stand up, you know what the Most High gonna do? The Most High just gonna go to somebody else that's ready to stand up. That's not procrastinating. That's not making excuses. That's not whining. That's not treating people envy. That's not being envious to people. That's not acting out of envy. That's not feeling lack within their heart, but know that they are whole. You see what I say? I mean, that's crazy why you saying this. I didn't like my voice, but now I'm starting to love it again. Yes, sir. Love your voice, Walter. Because even the words that you typing is your voice. I made a video like that earlier today too. Everything is in divine alignment. I love this. I made a video when it was talking about um what was he talking about? It's crazy because I could telepathically hear people listening to me and like saying stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna stay focused. Feel me? What was I about to say? Yahuwah. Can you align me back to the message, Yahuwah? He's talking about gifts and being called to stand up and then not being late. But yes, the thing I made a video and it'll come back when it's supposed to come back. But yeah, don't let your purpose, your passion fly out the window because it comes natural. See what I say? That's the video I made. Thank you. It comes natural. See how I said it was going to come back and it came back? I made a video today speaking upon how I don't really necessarily pay attention to words or even people's body language. I read the energy because that's the true translator of what's going on. Yeah, the words may look how they look. Yeah, the energy may look how they look. Yeah, this person may look how they look. Somebody might walk in here with a Rolex and only have $5 to their name. It get to a point of why does keep trying to slip my brain? Why does keep trying to slip my brain? See, my voice gives can never be late. It's crazy. People listening hard. I feel them listening hard. I keep getting distracted because I keep feeling them listen to me. Okay, let's just focus. Go look at the video. Okay, not this one, not this one, not that one, not that one. This literally is trying to leave my brain. It's funny. This is hilarious, and I'm still gonna get the message out. That's the funny thing about it. What didn't you know, my brother? What didn't you know, Walter? For real, what didn't you know, brother? Okay, we can talk about that too. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Walter. That's what we was talking about. Thank you. You just helped me. Thank you so much, man. You literally just helped me. You literally just helped me. You literally just helped me. Yeah. The words people say, the actions people show, don't even necessarily look at the physical. Read the spirit. Listen to the soul. And the energy is gonna speak to you. You see what I say? So even when you type, even when you write, it is a translation of your inner world. Is it a translation of your inner energies? So if it take for you to type some things sometime, type them things. If it take for you to write some things, write some things. If it take for you to actually use your verbal expression, use your verbal expression. But the same way you see, that's a good analogy. The same way y'all see how like it was certain energies that tried to distract me and not allow me to push that message out. It's the same way in real life. It's certain energies that don't allow us to push these messages out. That's why we're being called. That's why we're here. I didn't even know why we was here, but I found out why we was here. A lot of us got to get out of root chakra. Root chakra and not even necessarily being scared of the external world. Ooh, I just heard this through the grapevine, but more so being scared of yourself. Mm. Not even necessarily being scared of the external world or what people think about you. And some people, yeah, they be thinking about what other people think about them and this and that, but not letting other people's influences of you stop you from doing what you're supposed to be doing ain't even the biggest factor. It's more so a self to self aspect that I'm starting to hear what it is. It's self to self. It's people lacking the confidence within, lacking lacking the knowing within that, bro. I can't do this. You know what? Even if it don't turn out right, I know it's gonna turn out eventually. Even if I don't do it right the first time, I know it next couple times, man, I'm gonna get this right, man. See what I say? I see what I say. My boy Walter said, "What came to me was Pharrell told this guy on The Voice that whatever you feel into the microphone, everybody else feels it. So it's an instrument and you use it, amplifies your feelings." Yes, sir. That was beautiful, Walter. That was beautiful. I ain't gonna lie. Because that's a fact. That's another reason why I see how I'm being called to even step up to the microphone. It's the energy, it's the intent. The best artists, not even the ones that got the hardest bars or got the hardest beats or got the most girls, I got the most money. Mm-mm. The ones that got the biggest audience is the one who actually have that connection to what they doing. It's an energy. They have a love, a passion for the thing that they are fulfilling. So it amplifies the creation. When you just create something and just create it to create it, you didn't just simply do that. But when you create something to then When you create something simply to align with your purpose, it amplifies the expression of that creation. For real, I just heard kind of like Jesus. Like when the Most High made Jesus, that creation wasn't just to create and leave it at a stagnicity, but to create and allow your creation to bring expression and growth. See what I say like this? My right ear ringing. What is my right ear want to say? Okay, keep going. Okay, I'm gonna go to another part. The Most High is within everybody at all times. So whatever you feeling, whatever you think, you understand that the Most High is always with you. Feel me? My right ear got the ringing. I'm gonna be authentic with y'all. My right ear start ringing because it's certain energies right now that's projecting upon me. Understanding that I had nothing to fear, knowing that I'm right where I'm supposed to be, I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do. And once again, the Most High is right beside me, so no hurt, harm, or danger or weapon formed against me shall prosper. Even if it's not a physical weapon, it could be a spiritual energy. Somebody's just sending you some nasty energy, and they just thinking negative about you, or they saying negative stuff about you. Understanding that the Most High is with you at all times. So even when people try to project, or they may even get in your vicinity, you always shielded. You always shielded. Peace, man. Peace to everybody that's joining for real. Thank y'all for y'all joining, y'all kicking it with me, man, for real. And once again, thank y'all self. Cause yeah, it's for all of us. I ain't even gonna lie. It's not even just for y'all. It's for me as well too. So let's keep going, man. Understand that Most High is with you at all time. It don't matter where you going. Don't fear. And if you do fear, it's okay. Just balance them perspectives out with the Most High is with me at all time. The Most High is with me at all time. The Most High is with me at all time. And if you don't feel like that, then start feeling like that. Start affirming that. For real. Sometimes, bro, you gotta treat yourself. And by self, I don't mean your flesh. I'm not talking about your flesh. I'm so far from the flesh right now. I'm talking to the spirit, to your soul. Sometimes you gotta affirm to yourself blissful affirmations or blissful compliments. The same way I was just saying, there'd be people out here sometimes that be projecting and sending us certain perspectives and talking about certain things and saying certain things about you. You are your biggest judge, but you also should be your biggest best friend. So in a world full of judgment, as you're getting judged, as people is directing, let's say, these promiscuous energies towards you, you have to be the one to be your best friend, knowing that there's a best friend within inside of you. So if somebody come and be like, bro, you know what, you talk too much. Bro, you too loud. Bro, why you doing that? Bro, you still on that? You the one that's supposed to balance them perspectives out and allow yourself to let you thrive in a higher perspective. And allow yourself to let you meet yourself to know you where you're supposed to be. You see what I say? Like somebody could say you talk a lot, but you know you're supposed to be talking even more. So sometimes you gotta tell yourself you love yourself. Sometimes tell yourself you got a miracle coming on the way. Sometimes just tell yourself, hey, I'm great and I'm everything I need to be. Sometimes just tell yourself there's no need to rush, man. You know what? It ain't no need to rush. I can relax in life. Because once again, we clock on the Most High as our time. We're not looking at this physical man-made time. We're not looking at none of this. Understanding walking with God, you got unlimited time, man. I live even on this earth. I got eternal life being my soul. This flesh is not bound me, but it allows me to express the unlimited aspects within this soul. This flesh is only one part of me as well as only one part of you. So don't neglect the flesh and don't necessarily try to, you know what I'm saying, make it a competition between the two aspects, but rather allow them to align with one another and thrive together. That's all we here. We thriving together, y'all. We thriving together. We're thriving together. 55 on time. Shout out my Grammy. I love you, Grammy. Grammy was a real Christian. My Grammy was a real Christian. And I don't even know. She might be in whatever timeline she in right now, watching from the heavens. She might still be an adamant Christian. Who cares? I love her for what it is. You feel me? That's the mindset we're supposed to embrace. Not even just when it comes to religion, But even when it come to your brothers and sisters on these earth, and I don't mean your physical family, I mean everybody you see walking is your brother and your sister, right? Episode I want to share with y'all, I was watching Rick and Morty yesterday. Rick and Morty, or not Rick and Morty, Rick, he had went to a therapist, and he was talking to his therapist, and he was telling his therapist how people keep bothering him. He was saying like people keep bothering him, people keep messing with him, people keep doing this and that. His therapist then requested to Rick. That's funny because that's what the Most High do to us, be requesting. People be thinking demand and force, but nah, you the one got the free will. You got the choice to listen or to not listen. So his therapist then said, why don't you try just ignoring them? Why don't you just try for a week just to ignore them? Not to try to forcefully solve any problems or to insert yourself in situations that you don't got to be in. But why you just don't ignore them? See what I say? Rick then tried to ignore them. And I wouldn't say he tried because he did. He was successful. Rick started to ignore all the external energies that were trying to project upon him, let's say in a more negative, darker way. Rick, knowing that he was the only one that can control his inner world, listened to his therapist. Rick, listening to his therapist and focusing on himself, one allowed other people opportunity. As y'all know, if y'all don't know, if you know, you know his name Jerry. If you don't know, Jerry is Rick's son-in-law. Jerry then was presented with the opportunity to protect his daughter because Rick was in the energy of stillness. Rick was in the energy of minding his business. Rick was in the energy of focus. So since Rick was being obedient in stillness and focus and direction, that situation allowed Jerry to then find his inner strength is what I saw. That was the message that I got. Because I ain't never seen Jerry do nothing like that. You feel me? It was somebody who sexualized his daughter. Let's see, you feel me? Like said some not so pretty words. You know what I'm saying? So Jerry then he then aligned with what his inner knowing told him to do. Let's say that wrong and right is subjective, and I'm not really necessarily here to tell anybody what's wrong or right, but only that's for the kingdom within you to tell you what's wrong and right. But in my eyes, I could say it was both parties in the wrong and both parties in the right. And in the matter of the cause of law and effect, life took its effect. So I say all that to say, sometimes it's best when you want to help everybody, you got to help yourself first. And sometimes by helping yourself first, you got to sit with yourself first. See what I say? I'm literally listening to myself as I speak right now. Because as I said that, now I can integrate that with how I start to flow. Like sometimes, you know what, D? But you gotta sit with self, bro. It's okay. It's okay to sit with self. You did your thing, homie. You're doing good. But for right now, you gotta sit with yourself to help everybody grow. For me to even be able to articulate myself right now, present myself like this, is a representation of what sitting with yourself does. Everybody, once again, is different. Some people got to sit with themselves for 7 years. Some people got to sit with themselves for 3 days. Some people supposed to sit with themselves for 3 hours. But it's just about trusting that, knowing that's within you. Because once again, your kingdom don't look like everybody else's kingdom. And don't subject it to it. Don't subject it to it. The ultimate truth has unlimited perspectives. Like, let me see. I just heard a knowledge. I love spirit so much, right? It's a green wall over here where I'm pointing at. It's a green wall, right? And let me look up this. I think I know though. I don't gotta look it up. It's a green wall right here. The ultimate truth can, let's say it's a green wall. Like we can say that's the ultimate truth. That's what we want to say. Or we could just say it's a color. We don't even have to say which specific color. One person can say that this wall is green. One person could say that this wall right here is a mixture of blue and yellow. But who is to say that either one of those people are wrong or right? See what I say? You see what I'm saying? These perspectives help us expand holistic love. Once again, we're gonna go back to the ego. The ego like the things to be done their way. The ego like things done a specific way. Like it gotta be like this. It gotta be like this. That's the ego. When you start to embrace holistic love, that is your higher consciousness. Them are your higher frequencies. And higher frequencies bring higher opportunities. Higher opportunities bring, let's say, miracles. Let's call them that. That's what I wanted to say. I wanted to say miracles. Higher opportunities bring miracles because that's what it feels like. It be feeling like a miracle. See what I say? I'm having fun right now. I'm having fun right now. It's not even about how many people in here. It's just about aligning with your soul's destiny. I say this is fun. It's fun. That's what the Most High want me to start doing. Okay, Most High, I'm be obedient. I'm gonna start listening. Start showing up. Start listening to myself because there's a voice inside of me that knows that I'm supposed to rest. And today, after I hop off live, I'm gonna be obedient and rest. After I hop off live around 6 o'clock, oh yeah, we just resting for the rest of the day. It is nothing to stress about. It's nothing to force. We're gonna go with the flow and relax. But yeah, man. Also be obedient to yourself as you rest. Don't overindulge in either one. Either one can cause friction. Sometimes you could listen to yourself too much and then you burn yourself out. And sometimes you could sit down too long and then you don't even use any energy. You just sat there. You didn't do anything. But once again, time you can't never be too late. You know what I mean? That's what I be thinking too. Like I could be a millionaire by 33. I could be a millionaire in 2 days. I could be a millionaire when I'm 26. Understanding I ain't never too late. Peace, God. Peace for real. Right now, just to catch you up, you feel me? Just because I'm just in the flow. We in an enlightenment session. I was called to come on a different frequency today. So I pulled up on a different frequency today. Feel me? We just going through it. Everybody got their own inner Bible. That's crazy. That's what I just heard through the grapevine too. Everybody got a kingdom within, but everybody got their own Bible. Everybody pamphlet look different. Everybody whys and hows and whats and whens and wheres look different. Same thing with the Bible too. Ooh, that's crazy. Ooh, Spirit be talking too. It was like they got so many different versions of similar text, but in its own way, all of those versions equate to the ultimate truth. So what is Spirit saying? Spirit is saying that all is the ultimate truth. Understanding that even lies bring truth. Ooh, that was spicy. Ooh. How many of y'all ever got told a fib by somebody? And they told you the fib, which was a quote unquote lie. We could say it was a lie. And even in them telling you this lie, you were still aware that they were lying. You found truth within a lie. That's what the ultimate truth is. Everything just is. You feel what I say? The ego, the flesh, the personality self is the one that puts its own meaning, its own twist on things. That's what I'm saying. You see what I say? That's why I be having a lot of spirit to talk through me because my flesh don't even articulate things like this. And I'm seeing how even conversations like this bring expansion within oneness. That's a universal law. The universal law of oneness. Peace, guys. Peace, guys. The universal law of oneness. That is literally a universal law. Once again, by me. Not to say I'm promiscuous being or I'm a malicious being, but before I follow man-made laws, I'm not paying attention to man-made laws, but rather I will be obedient to God's laws. Feel me? And in my journey, the closest thing that I found to God laws, other than it coming from within, peace and love, God, is the universal laws. Through those laws, I see that it is inevitable that those things happen. Like say like this, I had to understand through the grapevine, through the spirit, there is a difference between laws and the rules, right? A law is something that can't be broken. Like it don't matter how hard you try, y'all. It don't matter how hard you try. It just can't be broken because it's a law. It's kind of like a definition. It's like a plus B equals C, but you can't never redo the equation because it is inevitable. It is a law. It is set in stone that it is to be. Laws can't be broken. These man-made entities try to project laws, right? Keep up with me, y'all. Y'all keep up with me. I actually hear the words I'm throwing out. They try to project laws, right? And they call these things laws. But y'all, how are they laws when we watch people break these laws every day? Every day you watch somebody break a new law. Like in their words, that what they say is a law. Like what they say, don't speed, don't rob a bank, don't kill, don't steal. Got all these laws. But how many people do you see breaking the laws? That's because you know what? They're not laws, y'all. They just rules. They're not laws. They're just rules. So let's go to a law. A law, a true law, we can speak upon is the law of relativity. That's the one I want to talk about. I didn't want to just go to the law of cause and effect because that's the easiest one. You see what I say? That's easy. The law of cause and effect. That's the easy one. The law of relativity. Y'all ever been in a situation or been around somebody that just reminds you of a certain person, or just remind you of a certain experience, or just make you think about something that you kind of seen in the past? That's the law of relativity, yo. That's the inevitability of what's going on. You can't not undo what is going on. You see what I say? Same thing with the law of cause and effect. If I pick up this notebook, the cause is I'm trying to see what is on the paper. The effect is that this book is picked up. And that was inevitable. I can't make that up. I can't not have a reaction for a placed action. See what I say? So boom, we're gonna go back to the rules. A lot of things that we thought was laws, guys and goddesses and children of the Most High, they just rules. I know when y'all was at the house and your mama gave you these rules and your daddy gave you these rules and they said, hey, don't do this. Don't do this. And even in school, they was like, don't do this. You can't do this. Don't do that. Don't do that. They gave y'all these rules and they said they was rules. Literally, you can see the word rules and you might have 15 rules up on the bulletin board. Them is they rules. Because people was breaking them rules. How many people was getting called home? Yep, we told them not to talk, and it was a rule that they weren't supposed to talk during this assignment, but they were still talking. Because they're rules, yo. Understand the difference between laws and rules. And understand that the people that's making these rules ain't really the people that got your best interest. Shay, Vontae, you just came in at a hot time. Peace, my brother. For real. Let me read y'all comments. I'm trying to stay hip, but I stay on track, on focus. You feel me? For real. For real. For real. And if somehow the live end, I'm gonna just restart it because it's like my battery charging backwards. Thank you for the gifts, Vontae. Thank you for the gifts. Isn't this crazy, Vontae? Because you kind of came in here. Dang, that's crazy. Because I was just about to say that too when you kind of commented. You kind of came in here. This is the first time you kind of ever seen me in my preacher energy, fam. A lot of times the Most High just be allowing me to be me. But right now I was called to stand up in a different energy, a different authority, let's say. Ashe. You feel me? So that was kind of cool that you just said that and not you literally came from Pastor Ryan. Peace to Pastor Ryan. And it's like now you in a similar energy as we was just talking about the law of relativity, y'all. We was just talking about that. And we just got an example right here. Feel me? And I'm on YouTube live too, y'all. So if y'all see me looking back and forth, that's why. The law of relativity, you see similar energies. It's inevitable. I can't make that up. So understand which laws you're going to follow, which rules resonate with you. And I say follow the laws of God before you even think about the laws of man. The laws of man keep you to be in fear and lack and think that you got to run a man to help you. When in real life, bro, look within to help yourself. See what I say? I shake W stream, man, for real. For real, for real. For real, let's keep this rolling, though. For real. Let's keep it rolling. Balance is key. Clock on the Most High, says the Most High. You see what I say? Balance is key. Clock on me, says the Most High. All right. So I'm going to kind of go back to what I was talking about a little bit, but I'm going to also talk about what I'm being led to talk about in a whole circle. It's going to make sense, right? Some of us like living a certain life and you like, bruh, I don't want to keep working this job. But I don't like this person. This person just keep egging me. Or this just situation, or this house that I'm in, I'm ready to move. I want to go to a new place. I'm getting tired of this. I'm getting tired of that. The Most High say, why do you complain? Why do you rush? What is your hurry? My son or my daughter, what is your hurry? Understand, once you find the kingdom within, you have eternal life, which is eternal time. So if you have eternal time, what is the rush? Once again, even if it got to be in the next life, I'm not in this earth realm trying to accomplish everything my soul want to accomplish. No, but rather aligning with the things that get me closer to that accomplishment. Not focusing on the end goal, not focusing on how long it's going to take. I'm not focusing on how it's going to look, but I'm more so focused on the obedience of the clock that I'm paying attention to. The clock being the Most High, the clock being my intuition, the clock being whatever you call it. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I try to keep it, I'm saying, copacetic with everybody. Everybody can pull up. Muslims, Christians, the spiritualists, the Jews, I don't care. Everybody pull up. Everybody, we can all pull up. You feel me? We can all kick it. Peace to everybody. Once again, if you ain't here, before you thank me, thank yourself. That's what I want to say. Before you feel any resonance with anything I say, thank yourself and understand that you in resonance with your higher path. Because to even be in alignment with this frequency shows that it's something in your journey that's trying to tell you something. And we're gonna get to what you're supposed to be heard. You're supposed to listen to. Feel me? I got y'all. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here, y'all. Never too late. Never too late, y'all. So I get to a point, y'all, you feel me? You ask me questions. You're like, bro, I want to move out. Bro, I want this new house. I want this new car. Why am I doing this? I don't want to work this job. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. You see what you got to do sometimes? I get an explanation of what y'all supposed to do sometimes. Talking to me too. You see what you say? You say, Most High, show me what to do. Most High, I give you permission to show me what I don't see, to teach me as I don't know, to show me the things that I've never seen. And as you do that, the kingdom within will respect your request. That's why I see everybody kind of got a different perspective, but the unconditional God I know has free will. God could tell me to go to church on Sunday. Not to say that that's really what God said, but God could say go to church on Sunday. But it still take for me to get my butt up, put my clothes on, put my shoes on, walk out the door, and go to church. See what I say? So some people be trying to think like God is a forceful God or just a what's the word I want to use? Like a oh, I heard the word too. What's the word? Like an uncompromising God, like a only one way. I gotta tell y'all, when they say you get eternal life, not only do you just get eternal life, but you get an eternal essence. See what I say? You get eternal consciousness. You get eternal energy, being that it is always expansive. It can always go to a bigger and brighter identity, a bigger and brighter focus. You see what I say? For real. Inspire yours future. I heard yesterday working out. I say inspire everybody inspire everybody and allow others to inspire you. Don't allow your ego to neglect your growth. See what I say? For real, for real. Like for real. I didn't see a couple people that actually literally inspired me and that's crazy because I didn't put it together. I didn't even see it for how it is. But there's some people that I kind of see doing a similar thingish like this. And at all random days, I heard, hey, bro, try this, do this, do this, do this. I allowed them to inspire me. Allow people to inspire you because they literally, as I be saying, y'all be saying this, they just another version of you showing you what you could be doing. That's all it is. That's all it be. Thank you for the gifts, Vontae. If I didn't already say thank you, you feel me? Just got to make sure I'm appreciative, you feel me? Just got to make sure. You can't never be too sure. You can't never be too sure. For real. You can't never be too sure. Never, ever, 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 ever. But yeah, man, before we keep going, how y'all day going? You feel me? Let's interact. Y'all not no robots. We're not just in like school or whatever and the teacher tell you to be quiet. Nah, how y'all day going? And I heard how you want me to word it, y'all. If anybody has any question, it don't even have to pertain to anything I've said. If anybody any question, feel free to share or feel free to ask. Or if you got an experience you want to share or talk about or just elaborate on, share. We here together. Work as one. That's why we coming with a perspective of oneness, understanding that, hey, I love all my religious people. I'm here saying I love everybody in religion, but I do know the basis of religion creates division, and that's just the honesty in me. I gotta be honest. You feel me? That's just the matter of it. Not to say that all of them are, but the basis is to create division. Have these people over here, have these people over here, these people over here, because they know, just like the ant movie, if all the ants come together, the people that's, you know what I'm saying, we could say in a certain control and captivation and captivating us, they know that they don't have the power, the resources, the energy, or even God on their side to come and prosper through. That's why they try to distract all the ants. So you have to say they keep the ants thinking that breed just the ant and keep being an ant, and that's all you're gonna be is a little baby ant. And that they make you think you can get stepped on. But it's crazy that I just said that. Y'all ever like accidentally stepped on the ant or something and the ant didn't transcend? It's a fun fact. Ants is way stronger than you know. They even then like when they carry piece by piece to build they ant house, they, you know what I'm saying, they, but that ant hill. Is that what they call ant hill? Yeah, they building ant hills. Ants are way stronger and resilient than you know. You see what I say? Ants play it smart. The government, the people in control, whatever you want to call it, the president, the US, whatever the freak, try to make you think you're not as big as you are. Even if you don't be focused on them, let's say people that's doing things that you want to do with your life make you feel like you're not as big as you are. When in real life, they know that you are bigger than they are. Not everybody, but I mean the people who do it in let's say, what's the word? Promiscuous energy. They know that if you were to do it how you would do it, it might come out looking a little bit better. That's why they try to keep you in a certain cycle of don't be better than me. Don't be better than me. Don't be better than me. Because once we come together, we start to embrace the oneness within us all. Y'all see? Y'all see what I'm saying? See what I say? So boom. Everyone has truth. Infinitely light. Understanding too. It don't matter how dark somebody act. They only dark because they choose to act dark. And that's just that. It's simply just that. They only dark because they choose to act dark. It don't mean they don't have no light. It just mean that they acting dark because they choose to act dark. So next time you see somebody acting a certain energy, don't just project and subject them to being whatever your ego want to say it is, but rather find the light within that being. I see. That was good timing. My phone just transcended on, yep, to talk. So I'm gonna restart this, and now it's actually gonna charge the right way. It's actually gonna charge up instead of down, for real. But let me see if let me see something real quick, y'all. I'm gonna see is anybody else gonna book later to see if I'm actually leave at 3 or if I can stay a little bit longer. Not 3. I meant to say 6, y'all. My bad. This is cool though. Like I literally feel like how I know my life's supposed to be going. Like I'm at a table right now. I'll show the room because why not? Boom. We got the tables, the desk, and stuff of that nature. And it's like, yo, this is literally the life that I want. I ain't gonna lie. Businessman energy, entrepreneur energy, warrior energy. Don't quit on yourself, man. Don't quit on yourself. But let's keep this show rolling, man. Let's keep this show rolling. Let's keep this show rolling. I'm trying to make sure my phone charging, man. Walter said, yep, that's crazy. That's crazy. That was a lot of alters you said. My boy Walter in the stream said, yep, that's why Eminem, Kanye West, Bone Thugs, and Harmony drank it so legendary around the Great Lakes because they connected to their purpose through their craft. Literally, Walter. Snaps in the chat, man. Literally, it is their music and it is the art, but since it aligns with their purpose and their soul destiny, it's amplified in the create. It's way more beautiful. It's way more vibrant. It's way more. It's way more aligned to the soul. You see what I say? For real. But let me get back on this TikTok live, y'all, before I get to moving too fast. Peace to everybody that's in here. Peace to everybody that's in here, man. Hopefully I'm seeing all y'all comments. Hopefully I am. If not, it's okay. We is whole. See what I say? That's what we gotta embrace too. If things not okay, but yes they are. Okay. Mm. I love that, y'all. I was just talking about that too. Like everybody's clans or everybody's path look a little bit different. Like one of the guys, he was saying how he on a 7 day grape fast. I'm on a 7 day being sober fast. See what I'm saying? I'm never gonna be one of them children of the Most High that act perfect. I promise y'all, I'm always tell y'all the truth. That's why I don't do certain things because I know like I'm a truthful being and I'm gonna end up having to be authentic with my expressions. So yeah, man, for real. Let me see what he has said. Man-made laws are meant to, for real. Man-made laws are meant to control the masses, man. Facts, brother. Man-made laws is meant to control the masses. That's it. That's it. They want to keep you scared, keep you shaking and trembling. Because if you know how hard you could hit, if you knew how hard you could hit, right, they know that they wouldn't be able to stop you if you knew how hard of a hitter you were. That's why they try to do everything to keep you from knowing how hard of a hitter you are. See what I say? I love the spirit, y'all. Like even walking here today, I didn't know how this conversation was gonna go, specifically what we was gonna talk about or how we was gonna talk it out, but more so just being and being present. And knowing when you be present, I made a video on that today. You will never experience lack. You will always be, what was the word I used? You will always have everything you need. So even if sometimes you feel like, I don't know how to do this or I don't know how to, whenever you're supposed to know how to do what you're supposed to do, you gonna know to do what you're supposed to do. But sometimes it's just not your time yet. Let's embody patience as well. But yeah, y'all, let me do this real quick. I kind of got sidetracked a little bit. I got happy. My phone turned back on. So let's did I do the wrong one? Did I do the wrong one? Study room. Oh, I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. Then it's cool. It's libraries across a lot of the world. Okay. I do like this. Peace to everybody that's joining. Okay, y'all, around like 6 is when we gonna wrap it up because somebody booked the room for 7 o'clock. So at 6, that is when we will wrap it up. For real. Go check out a book. I'll probably go edit my videos out there in the lobby or something and just go vibe, just relax and just go with the flow. Go with the flow. That's the thing. Do something you love doing, yo. Do something you love doing. No more are we slaves unless that's what you want to be. If you want to be a slave, be a slave. If you want to take the easy way out, take the easy way out. But if you don't want to be a slave and you don't want to take the easy way out, then don't take the easy way out. Don't do the things that everybody else doing. Let them do it. That light do anything? That light really didn't do nothing. I just wanted to see what it was gonna do, kinda. For real, y'all. Yep. Do the things you love doing. I love to talk. Y'all know I love to listen too. That's why I can also see how like when I get to a certain point, I'm gonna do like to where you can invite guests up here and stuff of that nature. But right now, I'm aware how I'm more so just supposed to express my gifts. For real. For real. The ones that's supposed to get it, come get it. But okay, it is easy to be kind if you allow kindness to come easy. It is easy to be kind if you allow kindness to come easy. Sometimes in life, sometimes in life, people don't necessarily see how easy it is to be kind because they not kind to themselves. What up, though? Peace, God, for real. Sometimes people don't know how easy it is to be kind because they don't be kind to themselves. Ooh, the spirit be it be funny because it be sounding like the spirit be getting on certain people, and then I just be knowing like everything come out for a reason, yo. Like it just come out when it need to come out, and I be hearing myself talk too. Like when I hear myself talk, you got to know that it's easy to be kind, and it's easy to be blessed, and it's easy to experience miracles, and it's easy to be abundant, and it's easy to be whole, and it's easy to be strong, and it's easy to be loving. But if you don't allow these things to come within your life and you keep trying to look for these things, you're not going to be able to find these things. Because if you're looking, you're already doing the wrong thing. You're already doing the wrong thing. If you're looking outside of you, when the answers are inside of you got to take a step back. Right, take a step back. You know what I'm saying? What they say? Step back. Let's step back. Step back. Like James Harden. Hit that J Hard step back. You feel me? For real. Sometimes you got to hit a step back. Hit a step back. That's what I do too. Like when I get anxious, sometimes I can get agitated or frustrated or whatever the word we want to call it. You feel me? Understand your obedience to who you are. I'm like, hold on. This is a journey. Journeys have destinations. So if I'm going to a destination on this journey, this is probably an experience that is going to help me get to my destination on my journey. So as you walk your journey, understand on your way to your destination, it's not about necessarily what you do to get there. That's crazy. But how you do to get there. Dang, that's crazy. It's free. It's crazy. It's free. It's not necessarily what you do to get there, but how you do to get there. What is more so, let's say, acknowledging the action of what was, the experience of what was. The how is the intent. The how is your heart chakra identifying why you did what you did. You see what I say? Is the how. Your how is gonna determine your amplification of the faster pace that you can get. It's kind of like Mario Kart. If your hows are pure, you doing things with a pure how. I know when you play Mario Kart and you can hit that turbo and you speed up. It's the same thing. When you act out of love and you spread love to yourself and you spread love to others and you treat people how you're supposed to be treated on your way to your destination, on your journey. And it's not about the destination. It's not about the destination, but on your way to your destination, on your journey, you're going to get there a little bit faster, right? And let me tell you something about sometimes getting there a little bit faster. Sometimes when you get to your destination a little bit faster than expected, you also can end up going to places you never imagined because you accomplish what you accomplish. And once again, we eternal souls, we eternal beings, we is limitless expansion. So it's just get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and better. So it's just about how you perceive what's going on, your focus, your awareness. See what I say? You got faith or you got doubt. You got knowing or you got doubt. You in abundance or is you in lack? You feel me? Just keep that frequency of okay, give love, receive love, give love, receive love, give love, receive love, give love, receive love. Because even then, sometimes people just want to give you love. Sometimes you should accept it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Love is a gift from God. I say. Peace to the Most High. I never said that. I've never said that. I've literally never worded it like that. Love is a gift from God. I probably have to. I ain't think I'm gonna forget it though. I ain't gonna forget that. Some things I gotta write in my notes. Some things I don't. I ain't gonna forget that one. Love is a gift from God. For real. For real. I don't think y'all commenting. I got my money that y'all not commenting. But if y'all is, just know I ain't ignoring. It's just none, no more popping up. For real. So we gonna boom. One moment, please. What do you love? Okay, there we go. There we go. Just to bring some expansion. Okay, let's keep going though. It's not on me, it's in me. You gotta tell yourself sometimes, you feel me? It's not that the kind things you do is on your sleeves or you just it's external. That kindness is a reflection of what's going on inside of you. So it's not on you, it's inside of you. Did I say? That is the gift from God. Ooh, I'm starting to get so many beautiful perspectives right now. What's up, Julie? What's up, Julie? We have an enlightenment session right now. Live on TikTok and we live on YouTube. But we have an enlightenment session. Being kind is not on me, but more so it is in me. Oh, that even align with what the verse say. How you doing on this beautiful day? The kingdom is within you, yo. So let's go back to what I just had said when I said that love is a gift from God. It's crazy because we overlook that. Like we literally overlook that. When somebody make your heart feel fulfilled, or like say they somebody bring you your favorite snack, or they bring you a gift you didn't expect, or somebody just express the love they feel for you, or they might even buy you something that make you feel like kindness is not outside of you. You don't have to think, oh, how do I be this, that. Bro, you have to literally just embrace your kingdom from within because it's inside of you. Me, me giving somebody $1 on the street ain't necessarily going to my ego. Somebody be like, you know what? Man, that dude right there, he different. That dude right there, he different. But more so, me giving that dollar was just a reflection of the internal love that is within because it's in me. It's not on me. On me is the flesh. This is on me. This is flesh. This material gain. This 3D reality. That's all the flesh and all that other stuff. In you is fourth dimensional and up. So if we start at the 3D, we in the 3D realm. Okay, we can say that me giving somebody this dollar was kind. You feel what I'm saying? Me rising up in frequency, me giving somebody this dollar is what I'm supposed to do. Y'all see what I'm saying? Because what you're supposed to do is inside of you. That's what you're supposed to do is be kind. You're not supposed to be out here necessarily being promiscuous or judgmental or let's just say, what's the word you want me to use most high? In doubt of who you truly are. You feel me? That was a good way to put it. Just not knowing thyself, not fully understanding thyself, and not fully interpreting the messages for how they supposed to be interpreted. Once again, the kingdom within, y'all. Don't be reading things and feeling things and taking in experiences and then looking at the sky. It's not on you, it's in you. So bring it back in. Literally bring it back in. When they say that the kingdom within, okay, boom. Give y'all an example how I dissected it in my journey. Understanding I'm not telling nobody to do it like me, but sometimes in the law of relativity, you can help somebody just understand what you mean, right? I be wanting to do some things I be wanting to do. I just be wanting to do me. I gotta be G real. I like to be me. My name on is just being deep. I love to just be me. I simply do just love to be me. It get to a point of where the Most High want you to be you as much as you want to be you, but the Most High want to show you how expansive you actually are. We be thinking we know us so much. Like we be thinking we be knowing so much about ourselves, and we be thinking we know everybody. But like we be like, they don't know me. They don't know me. That person don't know me. They talking. They don't know me. But sometimes, you know what, y'all? You know the truth, like the real truth, y'all. Sometimes we don't need to be knowing ourselves. You think you know yourself, but in real life, you don't really know yourself. It's like a version of you that's probably like a millionaire and got everything they want, and that's because that's you. That's who God created you to be. But when you think all these things outside of you, once again, not inside of you, then you got to take a step back because that's already the wrong direction. It's not outside of you; it's inside of you. Everything comes inside. You feel me? So first off, cleanse your heart space. Let that be your heart space. If you be hearing in your mind, you be judging people, then first you're gonna be like, okay, but I'll be judging people, and I want to get intentional with this. So let me get intentional with redirecting my thoughts. Even when I hear that one thought, you be like, no, you're not in control, because it's in me. All this is in me, and I control the show. And in co-creation of the Most High that created me, I have authority over my life to create my life how it should be created. Like, kind of even go back to what I just said. Like, it's versions of us that got certain things, but it's in our will to obtain these things. See what I say? This is fun. Embarking, being who he is. That's crazy. Because yesterday I didn't do this. Y'all can literally go see the difference between yesterday's stream and today's stream. Yesterday's stream, I literally titled it. Silent or Whispering in the Library or something like that. Today, most are like, no. You ain't supposed to be whispering in no library. Like, yeah, you supposed to go live. You did it right. You went on live. You did what you're supposed to do to get in alignment. You know what I'm saying? Synchronicity. You're not supposed to be whispering in no library. Not to say I'm supposed to be screaming either. I'm not supposed to be screaming either. I'll say that too. But just how I was directing my energy, it wasn't right. It wasn't right. I wasn't fully allowing my soul to express itself how it wanted to be expressed. I wasn't allowing my soul to dance. That's what I like to say. Like right now, my soul dancing. We jigging right now. We jigging right now. We chatting right now. We jigging right now. My soul dancing. My soul singing. You got genetic advancements, man. You got genetic advancements, but sometimes yo, you don't even know that because you're still looking outside of self. Mm, that's crazy. We're still looking outside of self. You know it's okay. It's okay. It is okay. But knowing thyself is to be thyself. I say is right now wrong, right? Which is subjective. Knowing thyself is to be thyself. We got about like 12 minutes, y'all, before we wrap it up. Just get our heads up, you feel me? But knowing thyself is to be thyself. And to be thyself is to love thyself. But to hide thyself is to be in doubt of your power. And that's a drainage of power. That is a drainage of energy. That's a misdirection of intent. That's a misdirection of identity. See what I say, y'all? So yeah, kind of go back to what we were saying about like the artists that rap be rapping and stuff like that, and a whole bunch of people be liking their music and stuff. Yeah, it's the art and the music and the tunes and the beat that make it you make your head pop and stuff of that nature. But the thing that's really making you gravitate to that person is that person fulfilling their purpose. Is them allowing their soul to be who it knows to be. Y'all see what I say? Y'all see what I say? Let's keep going though. We got about 10 minutes. For I love y'all, man. I love everybody that's in here kicking it with me. I love everybody who ain't in here kicking it with me, man. For real. I love y'all, man. I love y'all, man. For real. This is cool. This is so cool. What is this? What is this over here? 60 minutes on live, 3 times. Okay, we can get in that later. We stay focused. Ooh, I like that. 133. I say peace to the angel. Peace to Aaron Barker, man. Peace to Aaron Barker. I seen 33. Flip the page. Feel me? You're supposed to know your truth. And nowadays, I'm starting to see and know that we're not supposed to have the same truth, y'all. It's supposed to equate to an ultimate truth. Like this is what I was saying, right? Give y'all an example. My girlfriend, she asked me a good analogy today. She had said, If I set up a rat trap in my house and put cheese on it, and then the mice then goes to go get cheese, and then it transcends, is it my fault or is it the mice fault? Right? At first, I was kind of saying how I feel like it's the mice fault, even though that somebody did put that trap there. It still took the mice to go and take that intent to go in that direction to live that reality that the mice live. That was my truth. Her truth was, I feel that. That's right. But I just can't ignore the fact, and I can't be oblivious to the fact that I put that trap there. Even though looking at that route, I'm like, you didn't have to go in there. I can't not acknowledge the fact that I put that trap there. So that's the same thing when it comes to everybody having their own truth. This side was just this side was just as responsible as this side was. It wasn't about one side being right and the other side being wrong, but no. It's about this side being just as right as this side was. And them coming together to find the ultimate truth. That make one truth. That was two. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? How we was literally like this? It's a and it make one. Now it's like a bold one. Instead of it being like a skinnier font one, this look like one. Now we just went up in font. Boop. We just up the font. And it's still a one. It's still one truth. Just a different font, a different perspective. Did I say? I love myself. I had to say that. It's because I hear how smart I sound. And I remember I used to subject myself to being somebody I was not. And for that time being, I guess that's who I was for that time. But just looking at it and hearing me talk, I hear the talent within me. I hear the growth within me. And to subject yourself, yo, when you look back at it, it's kind of an insult to yourself. Like an insult to yourself. It literally is. It's an insult to yourself. Knowing that, man, just knowing thyself, fear. Don't insult yourself. Just try. At least try. Like even today, I just tried. Once I say, hey, book the room. All right, I'll book it. Okay, that's cool. I'll book it. I don't know if there's gonna be any spots open, but hey, I'll book it. I booked it, the room, and I'm trying this experience. And as I'm trying this experience, I feel like I'm winning in this experience because I tried. Didn't subject myself to a fear. So now, with not allowing that fear to win, I now embark in a new confidence without me even knowing subconsciously or too much even consciously. But I say inside, not outside. All you gotta do is be it. I ain't had to come up here on no suit and tie, no dressy shoes or none of that. I'm in an Adidas sweatsuit right now with a beanie on. Just came from working out and got called to come here. Dang, that 5 minutes went by fast. That's what happened when you doing something you like. That's crazy. When you doing something you like, time just, that's crazy. I felt like I just had said it was about to be 10 minutes. Or I'm going to get up out of here in about 10 minutes, about 10 minutes ago. That was fast. But yeah, man, let's keep going. And we're going to wrap it up in a second, too. Because, yeah, we ain't going to get rushed up out of here. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. This is crazy. This is beautiful. The page we just flipped to, y'all. It say, I'm rich. I am financially free. I remove the energy of lust. That's crazy. Shout out to Sorcelli too, because I peep his name on here. And if you ever see this big bro, then I guess it was meant. But if you don't, then I guess it won't meant. If y'all don't know Torcelli, you feel me? Torcelli is I think I know he's a guard. I ain't gonna say which side of a guard he is in the NFL, but he a guard. And he went to the NFL. He played for the Saints, you feel me? But he went to my high school. So it was kind of cool because I got to see somebody start from the bottom, and it's 555 on the time. I got to see somebody start from the bottom and get to the top. Like I literally seen bro every day, not every day, but the days I've seen him in ninth grade to now bro's in the NFL was kind of surreal. You see what I say? Tercelli didn't get as much hype as other people did in my high school, right? But Torcelli worked for what he did and he never stopped. Torcelli is in the NFL. All the people I seen getting all of this praise and hype in high school, They not D1. They not in the league. They still trying to get there. And it's no discredit to anybody path. But y'all see what I'm saying? Torselli stayed humble the whole time. He didn't have people glazing him. He didn't have people um just wanting to be around him because they felt like he was just popular. No, he didn't. He wasn't that. Torselli was a chill guy in his own realm, and he made it to where he was supposed to be. You know why? Because he didn't taint his heart. So I guess that's the message. I just got a whole tingle in my whole soul like right now just saying that. Yo, you gonna get wherever you want to be, but just don't taint your heart. Don't taint your heart. Yeah, the devil can bless you too. You feel me? The devil can bless you too. The devil can give you $1 million in the house you thought you always wanted, and a beautiful lady you thought you wanted to be with. Is that really what you want? If you could have something bigger and better, would you ask for something bigger and better, or would you still settle for what you got? So I'll be starting to see embrace that bigger and better within inside of you, which is to face your ego, to face your insecurities, to face your doubt, to face your limitations, and walk in love, walk in kindness, walk in expansion, walk in your God-like capabilities. You wasn't just created to just be created and just be and look in the sky, but you was created to be and see. See what I say? That's how I feel like when God say all seeing, all knowing, all because everything God, I feel like God is seeing everything through each of us and hearing our thoughts. Because God is within each and every one of us. So with that, the omnipresence of being all knowing, all seeing, all hearing. So you can't sneak nothing past God. Literally inside of you, looking at you. See what I say? So now we can wrap it up for me. It's a sign of financial freedom, y'all. Get ready. Get ready. You got a sign of financial freedom that you didn't even see. You didn't even feel it. You didn't even expect it. You low key, I ain't gonna say doubted it, but you just limited how things could happen. Oh yeah, it's time. It's a sign of financial freedom, and that's today, right now, as we just flip the page, and it's about to be that time. 6 o'clock. Got 2 minutes left. You feel me? It's a sign of financial freedom that you need to take care of your financial status, to change your lifestyle, to be solvent. You feel me? That mean able to pay one debts. You feel me? I like that. So if you had anybody that peace goddess, you feel me? If you had anybody that you feel me, maybe like helped you with something and they really helped you and encouraged you and put you in a position, you feel me? This is a sign of financial freedom, but you got to be solvent and be able to pay one debts to heighten your prosperity as God's prosperity joins the chat as we about to wrap it up. As thank you for the gifts as we about to wrap it up. God's prosperity joined as we talking about prosperity. Can we make this up? I don't think we can make this up. I think it's just a matter that we just continue to embody it. Thank you for joining when you did for real, because that was a beautiful confirmation. Thank you for the gift once again. Boom, I'm gonna keep going before I get up out of here. So you got to be able to pay one debts, you feel me? And not all debts are financial. People, sometimes you can be in debt of just saying, you know what, I apologize. I did that to you, and I apologize. Sometimes that's how you can repay your debt too. You feel me? I'm listening to myself as I speak. You feel me? Debt don't just mean financial. Sometimes it's spiritual. Sometimes it's physical. Sometimes it's both. It's a sign that you need to take care of your financial status. To change the lifestyle you are living if you want to remain rich. Mm, that was powerful. Thank you for the gifts. Change the lifestyle you are living if you want to remain rich. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Somebody gonna be coming in here shortly, trying to come in here. So whenever they come in here, y'all, you feel me? But I'm gonna just let it flow. I ain't gonna rush it. We on God time. We ain't on man-made time. Take care of the ones in need. Take care of the ones you love, and take care of the ones that deserve your help. And as you want these things in life, as you start to gain this prosperity, before you start to dwell within these things that you now can buy and do and indulge in, ask yourself, do I need it or do I just want it? Do I really need this or do I just want this? So ask yourself, even when you're helping somebody else, do I just want to do this for them or do they need this? So I'm starting to see, y'all, that's a lot of things in life. We be overlooking the people that need things, because we be wanting to help people the way we want to help people. But it's genuinely a lot of people I heard who be needing things. Not always physical, y'all. We not limiting nothing to physicality. Some things somebody just need a hug. Or I said a physical thing right there, but I really just meant like a conversation. Like sometimes somebody just needs somebody to talk to. That's it. You feel me? I ain't gonna get too deep. I'm gonna respect the riches. The guardian angels let you know that your prayers of for financial freedom and prosperity have already been answered. Ashe. Your guardian angels let you know that your prayers for financial freedom and prosperity have already been answered. One more time, just because we understand the significance of 3, 6, and 9. You feel me? Guardian angels are here to let you know that your prayers for financial freedom and prosperity have already been answered. And for anybody that doesn't know, I didn't go to a specific page today. This is my journal, this is my book, this is my Bible. I didn't go to a specific page. I allowed the spirit to just let me go to a random page. So that was divinely guided. I didn't just pick which one I wanted, but rather I let the Most High pick which one was supposed to get picked. So if you heard whatever you heard whatever you're supposed to hear, it was probably for a good reason. Probably a good reason. Feel me? And if I was that confirmation of something that you had to hear to continue to keep that knowing and to get out of that doubt, because once we said at the beginning of the live to walk with the Most High is to not walk in fear. So know that your financial freedom is here, your breakthrough is here, and your life about to change like this. Feel what I say? Once again, treat people good. Treat people good. That's gonna get you there closer, faster, and it's gonna come out better than you ever thought it could. The way you treat people, you feel what I say? Literally, yo, don't taint your heart. Don't try to become this cool, cocky, stuck-up person. Don't let it go to your ego, but rather keep it in your heart space. And as you keep it in your heart space, it becomes magnetized and multiplies, and it expands your aura. So as it expands your aura, it expands your frequency. As your frequency expands, your frequency uplifts and it rises. And as your frequency uplifts and rises, you will have more beautiful experiences. That's just the way. The law of vibration. You will experience what you are. You will attract what you are. See what I say? And if some things are not in resonance with you in your reality, you got two options, yo. A, mind your business, or B, mind your business. It's that simple. It's that simple. You can either go mind your business over there, or you can sit right where you at and mind your business. You see what I say? But I do want to say to y'all, man, thank y'all, man, for real. But Walter said, yep, my neighbor, he needed a hug all the time. He sees me and now I'm older. He just needs someone to talk to and reach out. Yes, sir, Walter, keep being that, man. You're rewarded, bro. For y'all to literally be here hearing what y'all hearing, y'all, it's divine. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. I literally didn't know what was gonna pop up in my mind when I hopped up on live. Most I just said, bro, I need you to do this. And like, don't get it twisted. Like, I don't really need you to do anything because you don't have to force yourself to do anything. But I could really use your help on this. So if whoever heard this message, man, understand, but just keep being you. You hold and keep your knowing up here and in here and even in your stomach. Make sure you're not out here just eating all the bull stuff. Make sure you're feeding yourself kind of a little healthier, even if it's not fully healthy. Keep it a certain type of healthy. You feel me? Your knowing is like a magnet. Like it's that magnet that's gonna attract that manifestation. So if you keep knowing, it's just gonna attract just like this. Keep knowing, keep trusting, keep flowing. See what I say, y'all? I'm about to wrap it up. So I ain't gonna be disrespectful and disobedient to anybody else's time. They let me get this for however long I was in here. So I'm gonna let whoever's supposed to come in here get this room for however long they're gonna be in here. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. Cause sharing is caring. Peace to the most high, man. Treat people how you want to be treated. And kindness is rewarded. You feel me? An older version of me probably would have just tried to make it all the way about me and just stayed on live till I seen somebody come and knock on this door. But nope, not today. Not today. Treat people how you want to be treated. But bro, I was thinking about reaching out to him. Then that's what you should do, Walter. I'm not gonna lie. If that's what you was thinking, I feel like that's what you should do, my brother. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna make it up. I ain't even gonna make it up. I was gonna read this book. I love you too, my brother. Thank you for pulling up, Walter, for real. And yeah, man. Let me know what you think of like this energy, this type vibe. It's not gonna be my everyday energy. I'm not even gonna lie. Like you're gonna see the same, just chill, just being deep mindset. But sometimes I'll be seeing that balance. Like most time, like, all right, bro. I know you a kid, you're a child of me. You just kid. You wanna have fun and live life. You could do that. But you also gotta take care of your responsibilities. You feel me? And everybody's responsibilities look different. My responsibility not necessarily going to a 9 to 5, but more so sitting right here I'm doing exactly what I'm doing. See what I say? Yeah, man. Handle your responsibilities. And that's gonna get you where you want to be way faster. I'm trying to tell you, your heart space. I watched that young man. That young man, literally, yo, we was in the same high school. One of the kindest dudes I ever met. Kindest. I'm talking about, I see bro smiling every time he hop on the bus. Every time he hop on the bus, bro, he's smiling. He literally accomplished his dreams. He wanted to go to the NFL. Guess where he at? NFL. His name is Torcelli Simpkins. So if anybody want to look him up, he number 68. He an O lineman on the New Orleans Saints. And I feel like one of the biggest reasons that he where he at today is because he never tainted his heart. And he was always pure. There's not many people that could say that Torcelli was a bad person or that he did something bad to them. It's not many people. Nobody's perfect. You feel me? But I do know for sure it's not many people that can say that and actually mean it. So yeah, man. Yeah, we just wrapping up. We're gonna ride this thing till the wheels fall off. We ain't gonna end the live till we ready. Till we get all packed up. Feel me? I'm gonna go check out a book. I'm gonna go check out another book. Then we're gonna go dev out. Let's get some water, y'all. That's crazy. That's what the pastor be doing. They be up there talking, preaching, then they gotta drink their water. Excuse me, pardon me. Yeah, man, that was fun. Being obedient. Being obedient. You always gonna have eyes on you, so don't be scared of the eyes. You feel me? Let the eyes fuel you. Let them see what they supposed to see. You're supposed to be seen, man. I love y'all. Y'all continue to just be, and as you live, man, stay free. I love spirit. I love y'all too. Peace. It's cool.